Welcome back. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome to day 27 of my 30-day 10K month challenge. Y'all, we only have 3 more days left. That is it. That's it. I told y'all I may throw in a bonus day. I might throw in a bonus day, but we're up here until December 30th. And some of you have been up here every single day since December 1st. So y'all are my day ones, and I appreciate you all so much for being here since day one. Now, some of you jumped in on day two, some of you jumped in on day five, some of you jumped in on day 10, some of you jumped in on day 20, some of you jumped in yesterday on day 26, and some of you just came here today on day 27. But you already know what I'm going to say. It doesn't matter what day you jumped in this challenge. The only thing that matters is that you're in. That's it, and that's all. And so, what I need you to go ahead and do right now is put a 1 through 27, whichever day you jumped in this challenge. I want you to put that number in the chat. And again, it doesn't even matter. I just want to see what day you got here. But I'm so grateful that you are here. And listen, today is Saturday, right? Today is the day that most people sleep in. Most people don't even set the alarm because they don't even want it to interrupt, right? Those sweet dreams that they're having, they're underneath the warm blankets, but you made a conscious decision to hop on this live. And I do not take that lightly, right? So it says to me how committed you are and where you're at, right? And so at this stage, you're no longer just building your business, right? You are here because you understand that as a leader, you want to grow. You want to be a leader who's going to last, a leader who's going to multiply, and a leader who's going to impact. So, thank you so much for being here. Another thing I need you to do is I need you to go ahead and share this live with everybody that you can think of in every group that you are a part of or that you know of. And so, day 27's, what I tell everybody here is that when you get connected with me and in my live, there is no gatekeeping, none at all. So, just like some of you are here free, some of you are here as VIP or platinum holders, either way, you're getting access to this information on different levels, depending on if you're free, VIP, or platinum. However, you're here, right? And so, what I need you to do is to make sure that other people who you know could benefit from this content, from these systems, right? That they get access to it. So, you make sure you let them know what's going on right now so they can get on up over here and get in this live too. All right. Okay. So, day 27. Day 26 just found out yesterday. I always give you the theme of the day, which is today, it's how important it is to protect your energy. I just did a post a couple of days ago and it's all over my platform. So you can go to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, it's up there. And it's me walking down the street, slow-mo, my nice long red faux coat that I got. Oh, but that's beside the point. But it's the caption is what I want you all to pay attention to. And so in that caption, I'm saying that you're not here to convince people, right, of your presence, of your greatness, of your authority. What you should be focused on is deciding who gets access to your energy. Okay. So I need y'all to think about that. Go back and watch the post. This is cute. And go ahead while you're over there, go ahead and like it, comment, and make sure you share. All right. So also day 27, I always give a grounding scripture. So today's grounding scripture is Proverbs 4 and 23. And it tells us that above all else, guard your heart. For everything you do flows from it. Make sure you're writing this down, day 27. All right. And for everybody here, make sure you have your iPad, your notepad, your pens, and your pencils so that you can take copious notes. I always tell y'all that. Okay. And I do recognize that some of you are new here. So let me just let you know that my name is Dr. Tiffany R. Harris, the mindset architect for limitless success. And for the past decade, I have been helping entrepreneurs, business owners, professionals, and speakers renew their mindset, build aligned systems, and lead with sustainability, clarity, and emotional intelligence. Okay. And that's what we've been doing here for the past, we're on day 27, 27 days now. And of course, you can go to my website, tiffanyharris.net, to find out so much more about me. Okay. So I want to go back to our scripture, Proverbs 4 and 23. And this scripture isn't just spiritual, it's strategic, right? And that's important for you to know the day 27 because you are probably here because somebody invited you here. You're probably here because my live just popped up on your feed and you thought, oh, Dr. Harris is going to be talking to me about making $10,000 a month in my business. Now, why in the world is she talking to me about guarding my heart in Proverbs 4 and 23, right? And so, what I need you to understand and catch day 27 is that the word, this is your blueprint, right? These scriptures, these are principles that are going to guide you through every step of your business from infrastructure to the foundation and up. Okay. And so I want you to look at the scriptures that I give you as, and I said this before, day 27, you weren't here, as your rebar, as the gorilla glue that's going to hold everything together and it's going to help you build and put your systems and your processes in place. Okay. So people always ask me, how was I able to have my first five-figure month? And this is what I did. I implemented the word. I implemented, right, the biblical principles. And you can do the same and have the same results. Okay. All right. And so again, this scripture, it isn't spiritual, it's strategic. So I hope you wrote that down. And so when we're talking about guard your heart, that includes your emotions. Oh, yeah, your emotions. And so some of you have to work on your emotional maturity, your emotional intelligence, right? And some of you, yes, and we're human, right? We become frustrated, we become irritated, we become sad, right? But how are you managing those emotions? What are you doing with those emotions, right? And then guarding your heart so that you don't even allow the opportunity for those emotions to fester, right? So some of you may need to hang up the phone or not even make the phone call. Some of you may need to walk away. Some of you need to learn yourself and understand that now is not the best time to open up this email. Now is not the best time to have this call, right? Maybe I need to get my administrative assistant to take this call. So guard your emotions. Your heart includes your emotions. It includes your thoughts. It includes your energy. And I just talked about this a few minutes ago when I talked to you about the video that I put up. So you have to be very intentional with the people that you're surrounding yourself with the spaces and places that you're going into. All that matters. Your heart includes your focus. What are you concentrating on? Right? What are you getting locked into? You have to guard that. You have to protect it. It's so sacred. Your emotions, your thoughts, your energy, and your focus. Put that down. It's sacred. And if you don't guard it, everything you're building is affected. And so, what some of you don't know is that energy is a leadership resource. Write that down. Energy is a leadership resource. And so, energy is not infinite. You don't lose momentum because you lack vision. You lose momentum because your energy is leaking. I mean, and when we talk about energy, well, where's your energy leaking, right? And some of you, and I know this not y'all, because y'all here, y'all day 27, y'all got it by now. So y'all not doing this no more. Y'all been stopped there. I'm telling y'all so y'all can tell a friend to stop doing this, right? Their energy is drained or their energy is leaking and they have no time, no focus to give to their business because they're scrolling on social media. They're watching TikTok videos all day, right? And they're watching the rich get richer while their business is suffering, while their team is asking for help, but they don't even see them. They got the blinders on because they're so focused on everybody else, right? And so now you're staying up late. You can't get up early in the morning when it's quiet, when it's still dark outside, because you have no energy left. So I need you to see how this is all a domino effect and how it's all related. Okay. And so when your energy leaks, it happens through also overcommitting. Put that's me in the chat if you used to overcommit and say, yep, on Saturday, I can be here at 10. Saturday, you need me there at 12. Okay, I can be there at 12. Saturday, you need me there at 3. Okay, I can be there at 3. Saturday, you need me there at 6. Okay, so I can get from here to here to here to here. It's okay to say, I'm not available. What other dates are open? It's all right. Don't be afraid that you're going to miss the opportunity. So when you're overcommitting, that means that you're not being a good steward of your time. And that's one of the things we've been talking about day 27s is stewardship in different areas. And one of them is of your time. And now, because you're overcommitting, you're not going to be able to give your all to what you committed to at 8 o'clock. You're not going to be able to give your all to what you said you can do at 12, what you said you're going to do at 3, what you said you're going to do at 6. Your energy is depleted. You have no gas left in the tank, right? Your energy leaks when you are listen, I know this is some of your not no more, not no more. Y'all doing better. But people pleasing. Ooh, did I just say that? And let's be honest, right? And just go ahead and say that's me. If you are still people pleasing, or you had to get up out of that, you had to shift that, right? Because you want to make everybody feel good, because you don't want to rock the boat with anybody. You don't want anybody mad at you. You just want to get along and be kumbaya, my Lord, with everybody. So yes, 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 man, yes, 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 I'll do it. Okay, what you need? Yes, I'm there. Okay, I got no. And going into 2026, you're going to start this now, right? So you're not going to wait. This is not going to be a New Year resolution. So I need you to start preparing now. Practice now. Do it now. Do it today. We'll stop trying to make everybody happy. And in the meantime, your business is suffering. Okay? Energy leaks when you lack boundaries. Again, this goes back to being a good steward of your time. So every day I've been up here with y'all for 27 days straight at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will be here until December 30th and maybe 31st if you get a bonus day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boundaries includes with family members. Before I get on my lives, I talk to my husband, I talk to my daughter, I say, listen, I'm about to go live. Y'all need me? Y'all need anything? This is how long I'm going to be live. So they know I'm setting those boundaries. So they know not to come into my office while I am live. And they respect that. And they know, okay, wife, mom, she's not available, for an hour, whatever time frame you tell them. That's okay. Set your boundaries. If you have committed yourself to building your website, to updating your pictures, to posting to creating your 30-day content calendar, and you have time blocked on your schedule Saturday morning from 8 to 10, that's what it's going to be. Set those boundaries. Do not let anybody take you away from it. But see, that's where that discipline comes in at. I talked about this. Day 27, you didn't know that. You're new here. Okay? So I hope you're writing this down. Energy also leaks and happens through emotional exhaustion. And that can happen for several different reasons. It can also happen when you're in constant reaction mode. It's okay to pause and think before reacting, right? A couple weeks ago, I concluded a workshop through the Mayor's Office of Women's Engagement, and it was related to communication. An acronym that the facilitator, her name is Dr. Michelle, gave us is WAIT, and it stands for Why Am I Talking? Right? And I think it was a very thorough and detailed, informative, and highly beneficial workshop, even things that I could implement, which I was happy about, because sometimes we're just ready to da 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 and react and just talk. And now our blood pressure is up and we're breathing heavy and we all riled up. And in that wait, why am I talking? It gives us the opportunity to pause and really think about the conversation, think about what someone is communicating with us, right? And so instead of speaking, to respond, we're thinking about it for we're understanding first what the person is trying to say to us. Okay. So energy also leaks through carrying things that aren't yours. You cannot fix everybody's problem. You cannot be everybody's therapist. I remember years ago, I was an outpatient therapist at a mental health facility. And I would listen to problems, I would give solutions, and my focus was on cognitive behavior therapy. So I operated and worked from that framework and from that model. And so working with my clients alone, I had to have something in place so that I could decompress, right? And then before I could out, I was about to say when I get home, but before I can even get home, people are calling me with their issues and their problems, and they want to keep me on the phone. And like, I cannot bear this weight, right? This isn't for me. I respectfully, I cannot take this on. So I need you to understand the importance of setting those boundaries and letting people know, hey, maybe you need to call that number in the back of your insurance card and get into therapy. Hey, have you tried talking to so and so about it? Hey, what did your husband or your wife say about this? Right. And be straight up with people. I don't have the capacity to listen to this. I don't have the capacity to respond. And that's okay. Okay. And so energy, so leadership requires energy stewardship. I'm gonna leave it at that. Write that down. Leadership requires energy stewardship. And so while we're talking about it being a good steward of your time, a good steward of your income, a good steward of your clients, also a good steward of your energy. And when I talked about your energy being leaked because you don't set boundaries, and when you don't set boundaries, that is going to lead to burnout. I know there's days when you all just laid in the bed and you didn't want to get up and you just had nothing left to give, let alone to others, but to your business, to your entrepreneurship journey, to your clients, right? And so burnout is not a work problem, it's a boundary problem because some of you are saying yes to everything. And if you continue to do that, you're going to dilute your focus. You're going to exhaust your capacity. You're going to compromise your effectiveness. And in turn, you will delay your growth, right? Your growth should be non-negotiable. Your setting boundaries should be non-negotiables. Your focus should be non-negotiable. Your effectiveness should be non-negotiable. And we talked about this. Day 27, you weren't here. But all of you, I want you to make a list of your non-negotiables, your peace, your happiness, your growth, your multiplication, your impact. Come on. Your systems, your team. What are your non-negotiables? Protecting your energy is not selfish. It's being responsible. Write that down. Protecting my energy is not selfish. It's being responsible. Okay. And let me just talk to you a little bit about what it looks like when you do protect your energy. And shout out to you for doing that. That's a huge step for some of you. And listen, and I'm not beating y'all up because I know for some of y'all, you had to be the head, right? You were the strong one. They say check on your strong friends. You were that person. You are the or were the matriarch, but you still have to establish boundaries if you want to see different results as you are ending 2025 and skyrocketing in 2026. Okay. And so, what this is going to require from you is saying no without guilt. Don't feel guilty for choosing you. Do not feel guilty for choosing your business. Do not feel guilty for choosing your clients. Do not feel guilty for choosing your team. When we talk about non-negotiables, your rest should also be non-negotiable. Protecting your energy means limiting access to your time. Right? And here's the thing, is not to say, and please don't get on this boasting what these kids say, type time and oh, they can't, all that arrogant. No, no, it's not that, right? Yet you want to limit your access, limit the access that people have to your time. Your time is valuable. You have work to do. You have lives to save with your services and your products. So I want you to be intentional with your conversations, with your visibility, and remove unnecessary distractions. And for some of you who just cannot get away from Netflix, delete the app. Oh, Dr. Harris, well, wait a minute, you want me to delete that? If that's what you need to do to get rid of distractions, delete the app if that's a distraction for you. If some of you have the games on your phone, I don't know, I was seeing my daughter play this game on her phone, they play pool or something like that. Delete the app. If some of you are too focused on TikTok and everything that they're doing on, delete the app, right? Delete the distractions. And protecting your energy means choosing alignment over approval. And so Proverbs 4:23 reminds us what you don't guard will dim you. Okay. And so, what is going to happen when your energy is protected? You're going to make clearer decisions. Why? Because you're not going to be exhausted. You're not going to be compromising because you're not going to be burnt out. You're not going to be overwhelmed. So now things are clear because you have tunnel vision. Okay. Your emotions are going to be regulated. You ever try to make a decision when you're overwhelmed or when you're frustrated and flustered? It's not going to happen. That's going to make you even more frustrated because you can't think straight. You cannot make a decision. Your head starts pounding. Okay. So when your energy is protected, you're able to make clearer decisions. Your emotions are regulated and your confidence increases, right? And then your execution improves. Why? Because you are, oh, thought I almost messed up my setup. I hit something here. Because you are working on it day by day. You're staying consistent to the schedule. You've put your boundaries in place and your discipline. So now you're able to execute. When you protect your energy, your leadership improves because everything starts from the top on down. So you don't need more time, you need better energy management. Write that down. I need better energy management. Okay. All right. So That concludes day 27. And listen, I give homework day 27. Y'all didn't know that. Day 26 is they just found out yesterday, but there is homework. This is how you're going to move the needle. I believe in immediate and consistent implementation of what it is that you just learned. Okay. So here's your day 27 action step, and I want you to write this down. What's one thing that's draining your energy? And what is one boundary you need to enforce? What is one habit you need to stop? And one practice you need to start? And then I want you to ask yourself, is this costing me more than it's given me? Everybody, your energy deserves protection. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So listen, I didn't tell y'all at the beginning of this live, but I'm going to tell y'all now. The Women Who Multiply is open for enrollment for those of you, though, who are VIP and platinum registrants of this challenge. Everybody else, registration opens for you on December 31st. So get ready and stay tuned. This is going to be an intimate setting, an intimate experience, okay? And everything that we're talking about, I'm telling you, this is exactly why this experience exists. This is a space designed to help women strengthen their emotional intelligence, build leadership boundaries, right? Protect their capacity and their energy. It's designed to help women lead without burnout and multiply without depletion. And so growth should expand you, not empty you. Write that down. Growth should expand me, not empty me. And if today reminded you that your energy matters, I want you to put in your notes and write down, I will protect my energy. All right. Then I want y'all to come back tomorrow for day 28 and bring somebody with you because we're talking about alignment over hustle. You absolutely, positively cannot afford to miss tomorrow. I'll see you then. Take care.